if you are looking for more diversity, this might not be the school for you. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's probably not. College, you out on your own, especially if you're living on campus. Nobody is babysitting you. You on your own, so you got to develop great habits now. So when you get to where you need to get to, you already have those habits developed. So you don't get into college like, oh my gosh, and now you failing, and they don't give you your money back. College not giving you your money back. It's up to you to go to school, to go to class, to do your homework, and to make something out of yourself. I don't know why, but I'm preaching today. Next case. What's up, rollers, and welcome to another episode of All Things, where we talk all things college stuff. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am your host, Nicholas Ramsey, host of Campus Tours and everything else that goes on this channel. If you haven't, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the latest content. We have some great things coming out, and I would hate for you to miss it. But also, I hope y'all have been enjoying University of Tampa. So if you're new to this channel, All Things is pretty much just going through all things college-wise, tuition of the school that I toured that week, demographics, scholarships, all that good stuff, y'all. So that is what we're going to be discussing today. So let's waste no time. Let's go ahead and let's get rolling. All right, y'all, so first on the list today is going to be tuition. Now, I know tuition is a huge factor that a lot of students and parents take into account when they are applying for college, because you don't want to be in too much debt, if any debt at all, to be honest, because like who honestly wants to be in debt? But sometimes you got to weigh your options, like is it worth the sacrifice? But today we're going to go into tuition here at University of Tampa. So according to this chart, and all of this is going to be from the University of Tampa website. So it is legit from the school, the officials, the university itself. So this is the cost of attendance for UT for 2025 to 2026. If you are looking at living on campus, you are looking at a $50,688 tuition for 1 year. That's a lot of freaking money. However, if you're looking at off campus, $35,744. Now, I understand that is cheaper. However, if you want the full college experience like I had, I 1000% would recommend you living on campus, because you get the full experience. You don't have to 1 year, my first year at Georgia State, I did live at my parents, and it felt like I was in high school again, because I went to classes, I came back home, it just really felt like I was in high school again. I did not feel like I was in college, and we'll talk about me later, but I 1000% highly recommend living on campus. You just get experiences. You get to really find yourself. I feel like you're constantly finding yourself, to be honest with you, but you get to dig deep into who you are, make some friends, try stuff. Okay. And then if you're with a relative, same, $35,744. So that is what you're looking at for a full-time student in the 2025 to 2026 school year at the University of Tampa. Now, with that being said, we're going to go into scholarships, because scholarships are truly, truly helpful, y'all. Scholarships, if done right, can completely wipe out all of your college tuition costs if done completely right. Now, this is going to take work. This is going to take work. This is going to take late nights, early mornings, applying to a lot of scholarships, essays, doing great in high school where you are right now. If you are watching this and you're like a freshman in high school or middle school, take this in consideration. How you perform in high school directly can impact what your life after high school looks. My God. How you are performing right now can correlate with where you're going in the future. So what are you doing today that's going to help set up your success for the future? I don't know if I'm even posting this on the Wednesday, but that is some Wednesday wisdom for you right now. Let's go. All right, so one thing that I do like at the University of Tampa is that once you send in your application, send in a strong application, because that automatically enters you into the drawing, or they automatically, as it says, you're automatically considered for presidential or transfer scholarships at the time of admission. So however you are performing right now, how your application looks can make a difference with what scholarships you receive, according to the University of Tampa. So these are just a lot of different scholarships that University of Tampa does offer. So you have presidential scholarship, and that can range from $10,000 to $18,000 per year. Now that takes off a huge chunk. It takes off a chunk. It takes off a chunk, y'all. And if you pair that with other scholarships, oh yeah, you can definitely go to college for free, if not for a very low cost. On top of that, you have a transfer scholarship. So that's, let's say if you go to Georgia State today and next year you want to go to University of Tampa, they have a transfer scholarship for approximately $6,000 to $8,000 per year. Now, these are just a lot of different scholarships that they have. Look through them, see what the eligibility requirements are. How can I apply? Or will they say this is automatically, considered for, well, not all of them. This is presidential and transfer. They say you're automatically, reviewed for those, so you don't got to apply for those. But the other ones, definitely go through, look what you can apply for, and these are the scholarships provided by University of Tampa. Now, I need some water. Boy, it's talking. Where's my water at? Anyways, and then outside scholarships. Now, y'all, scholarships truly helped me in college. Outside scholarships, I recommend you doing your research. We have scholarships.com. We have Scholly. Now I think it's Sally by Scholly or something like that. But they have so many different websites. I'm putting them up right here on the screen, so you can really look through and just scour through. They have scholarships for literally so many things that you wouldn't even think, like right-handed, left-handed, so many different scholarships they have, y'all. You just really got to put in the work. If you really want to see the results, you got to put in the work. And that's what anything in life. You want the results, put in the work. You want that scholarships, do well in school. You want the scholarships, do them essays, set time apart, create a routine, create a schedule, and all that helps you right now where you are now in high school, and that's going to help translate into college, because college, you out on your own, especially if you're living on campus. Nobody is babysitting you. You on your own, so you got to develop great habits now, so when you get to where you need to get to, you already have those habits developed, so you don't get into college like, oh my gosh, and now you failing, and they don't give you your money back. College not giving you your money back. It's up to you to go to school, to go to class, to do your homework, and to make something out of yourself. I don't know why, but I'm preaching today. Next case. Also, Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. They helped me about 3 years in college. Gave me money. Apply on their website, y'all. Do the work, do the work, do the work. Let's look up. We got Chat GPT nowadays. Look up what scholarships are for me. Like, y'all, come on. We have the resources. It's up to you to put in the work. Amen. All right. Whew, my gosh, already 8 minutes. Anyways, admission requirements, y'all. So we are heading into the admission requirements section. These are the following documentations and stuff that are required for application review. A completed application, make it as strong as possible. $40 non-refundable application fee. Right now, I don't see anything about a fee waivers. What I did see when I looked it up was pretty much like if you're an undergraduate student and that you want to apply as a graduate student, they have a fee waiver form that you can fill out. I don't see anything about high school students, but definitely I would do some more research about it. If you want to email somebody, call somebody, but right now I don't see anything about a fee waiver. But if they have a fee waiver, I would say definitely reach out to your your high school guidance counselor to see if you can get a fee waiver, because I highly recommend that. Anywhere you can save money, save it. You're also going to need your high school transcripts, official high school transcripts. If you need help with that, definitely reach out to your guidance counselor. That's what they're there for, to guide you. And then on top of that, on the application, you're gonna have essays to fill out. I don't see anything about a Common App, but if you can look up Common App at University of Tampa. Highly recommend, if they offer it, definitely do Common App, because you can apply to multiple colleges at once. And I think you can still use the same essays. That's what I did at the time, but that was a few years ago. But I'm sure it's probably the same premises. So those are some of the official administration requirements. I think I did that right. All right, y'all. So now we're going to move into application deadlines. So there are 3 different deadlines. We have early decision, we have early action, and then we have regular decision. And this is just pretty much, you can read on your own as well, but these are just pretty much the dates where you have to apply and the dates that you can expect to hear something back. So like November 1st, you got to submit your application if you want to be early decision, and you will know by January 15th. Early action, you got to submit by November 15th, and then you'll know by the end of February. And then lastly, you have regular decision, and you have to submit all of your application stuff on or before January 15th, and you will know by March if you are accepted into University of Tampa. So yeah, just go through, read, and just make sure you know if this is a school that you're really interested in, that you're on your P's and Q's, and that you know what's going on. Now we're gonna head into demographics. Now demographics, the school is mostly white. The school is mostly white. We have a 58.6 to 68.5% student body that is completely, well, mostly white. And then we have Hispanic, and we have at 12.8% to 16.1%, Black African American, with approximately 3% to 12.9%. So if you are looking for more diversity, this might not be the school for you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's probably not. Cancel me if you want. It really is not. Okay, moving on. But no, all jokes put aside, like when applying to college, like know what you want, especially if you're spending your money. If you want a school that is diverse, go to a school that is diverse. If you want a school that is predominantly Black, go to a HBCU, or go to a HBCU if you want that HBCU experience. Like, I'm being so for real. If you want a PWI, go to a PWI. Anyways, moving on. All right, so these are the sports, men's and women's sports. That's another way to get money if you are a college athlete, whatever. If you're a high school athlete and you want to get into scholarships, definitely look and see how to go about scholarships for athletics. Y'all, just use what you have. Like, seriously, use what you have. It's a lot of money out there to be given away. Despite everything that's going on, there's money out there. Anyways, y'all, that is going to wrap up University of Tampa. I hope I gave y'all for real some really great information between campus tour. If you haven't seen that, definitely go watch that video. And between doing this breakdown, I really hope that I was truly able to help y'all, figure out if University of Tampa is somewhere that you may want to go. But y'all, thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't want to ramble too much, so I'm going to end it right here. But please make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of the latest content. And until the next video, y'all, please remember to stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed. Tell someone that you love them. And I will see you all later.